It's been an up and down season for Spurs so far, but does this game against Manchester City represent a real opportunity to get going once again? And not only that, because also you did exactly the same in February last year.
But I mean, this season has been sometimes really difficult, and some games are. I mean, it's happening all season, you know. Circumstance. I think it's just. Yeah, but I think the game against City, I think, is one of the best teams to face. I think this moment sometimes is also good, and I think we should prefer what we done last season, and I think that good memory, that positive things, I think we should take into the game.
A good game against them last season, is that an understatement? Going into that game, they won a 15-game unbeaten run. They were the champions, and you'd lost 4 out of 5. And you go to their place and put on a superb display and come away with a 3-2 win. Was it a season-changing moment in many ways?
Well, I think at the moment, I think the player or the people could actually believe what we can do, you know. So I think obviously playing a City away is not the easiest game. So I mean, obviously we suffer a lot at this game, as you remember, and then obviously score really early moments, and I think change the whole game. So I think we should thinking about it. I think what I said before, I think we should just thinking about that positive feeling and the positive energy from last year. So we should take it into the game. So obviously I think the game was, I think I would say the change of the season, and I hope this season could also give us more confidence after that game.
Is it a good game to have so quickly after the disappointment of the North London derby? And is that game itself a bit of a strange one to analyse? Because I always think it's difficult to be critical of a team when the opposition goalkeeper has been named man of the match.
Yeah, I mean, I think obviously the weekend I was really disappointed, and I don't know how to describe this feeling, because it was just painful. So I feel still right now just like it's just so much in pain, you know. But I think this is a good time to having another game in so quickly that we can forget and we can focus another game. So I think obviously the City is like could be also amazing, but could be also really tough, you know. But I mean, having the other game in 3 days, I think is good for our mentally. So I think to get ready and to get just I think if you have a game on 1 week, I think you have a bit of a long time to thinking about it. So,
what are your thoughts on both Tottenham's form this season and your own individual form?
I mean, what we said before we start the interview, I think it's been ups and downs, which is I really don't like it, you know. So I mean, when I talk about my individual form, obviously could be better, could always be better. So I mean, it's also last season could be also better. But when I'm talking about now this season, obviously, missing goals or missing something, but I'm working on it. I'm working on it really hard to be at the top, and I think I try to always want to help the team. So I think this is the most important thing. But with my runs, with my move, with my skills, but. Yeah, look, I mean, I look always my games back, and I always see where I can improve. And
that's very honest of you, but sometimes when it's for whatever reason not quite happening for you, do you have to be wary of 2 things? 1, letting it bother you too much, which would affect your game, and 2, can you try too hard to correct it?
Yeah, sometimes I'm the guy I'm trying too hard, you know. So I think sometimes I just have to let it go. But I think which is I'm a type of guy I can't just let it go. I'm just like look, I mean, I can't do this, you know. Like look, you are better than that. I'm just thinking, I'm just saying myself, you know. So I'm not trying to show to anybody, but I'm I think I'm trying to thinking too hard, you know. But I think it's the two reasons. I think you could always say, but I think for me it's I can't just let it go, you know. I think because I'm just into it that because I love, you know. So I just can't just say, look, it's going to happening. No, it's not going to happening, you know. So it's all different, you know. I think the players and the footballers are all different, but I don't think you can't roll it. I think for doing too much.
Is it the most challenging season you've had so far of your career?
I don't know. I think I would say my challenging season was obviously the first year when I joined the Spurs. I think challenging in the Premier League. I think it was really, really hard. But changing the
expectation, perhaps.
Yeah, expectation. Change the performance-wise. I think the expectation obviously is going high, which is I really like it. But I mean, it's also another challenge that I can. As a human being, or also footballer, I think can improve. I think I love this challenge, and then 100% I will face that challenge. Obviously, it's going to be hard, but I think I love that challenge, and I will face it.
How do you view the table and what is left ahead, and Spurs' position right now in terms of challenging for the immediate priority? Obviously, is Champions League.
Yeah, I mean, it's just we definitely gonna face the top four, and we're gonna fight for that. Obviously, yeah, we have to face this challenge. And look, last season, what's happened? Nobody was believing that we going to finish the Champions League spot, and in the end, we had that spot, and we are still in the Champions League. So I think every team want to fight this title or this top Champions League spot, or yeah, it's going to be tough, 100%. Yes, yeah, but yeah, I think I'm want to be positive as a team, as a player, and I think yeah, we can do it, and we can do it, and because if we don't believe, and then we could just stop and play, and then so if we don't believe, so I think we have to believe to get we can do that.